We are Steve and Jill. Together, we've been buying and reselling land since the 90s.
Our data-centric approach leaves our buyers asking, how can you sell it so cheap?
Here on the Land Academy Show,
We answer that and more. I'm Stephen Jack Butella.
and I'm Jill DeWitt. And this is the Land Academy Show.
This is episode number 2155. The topic today is the single best business habit for land investors. This is an easy topic to discuss, but philosophically packed. All week
That's
this week.
deep.
All week this week is kind of deep.
Okay.
We're talking about, developing and improving your land business week. And it's not how to do a better red, green, yellow test, when to sell out mailers, send mailers, as you're going to find here. That stuff is all in the program, and it's mechanical. That is the technical skill that, let's say, a guitarist has. But that's not really why one guitarist is average and one is ultra successful. We're talking about the ultra successful version. Each day on the show, we answer a question from our Land Academy member Discord forum. We take a deep dive into land-related topics by popular request.
Okay, so today Tanya wrote, Jack and Jill, when you guys started, how did you get over focusing on getting the first deal done versus all the other organizational stuff needed? I got it.
Go ahead.
Focus on the first deal and let the other stuff work itself out. It's almost like, oh shoot, I need a business bank account. I can get that real quick. Oh shucks, I need this. Okay, we'll do that. We didn't set out to get our office and order business cards and then test our phones and then put everything all pretty and have a sweet bell on the door and then hit the unlock switch and go, and now we're ready for business. It was kind of like, for me, you already had this up and running, but for me, that's kind of like, it was kind of just jump in and figure it out. And I think that was great.
There's a couple of types of business. This is a great question. And I think what you're really asking is, everything's a big, huge mess right now. All I want to do is a real estate deal. And there's a couple of different types of business people, successful business people that end up going the distance. Number one are startup people. Jill and I are startup people. Number two is operations people. So you'll notice that some of the name brand billionaire entrepreneurs are no longer CEOs of anything. They're not operations people. The reason they're so wealthy is because they're startup people. And so I'm not advocating that. I'm just saying be aware of it. So when what you're saying is, I want to get my first deal done, I don't want to deal with all this other crap. Your business for the rest of your life will look like a train wreck. I wish somebody would have told me this a long time ago. There is no secret, amazing apex place that you get to after 3 or 4 years where everything works great, the tax returns do themselves, your customers are happy, all the revenue's coming in on time.
Employees have zero complaints, zero requests.
You have amazing office space and your wife's happy all the time. Yes. That will never happen. Never.
Kids don't need braces. It's just beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's television. That's for television. Yeah. And it's unfortunate because the internet and television, specifically before the internet, started to portray this thing and realized everybody loves that. And so I don't really need to do anything. I can just watch someone else do it on the internet or watch it on TV, and that's not good. Please accept this now, whoever you are and wherever you are in your business. Your business is going to be a disaster until the day it stops. However it stops, you sell it, you close it, whatever happens. The real value is the stuff that you're bringing by getting a deal done. And so there's a few things that have to happen, but that's it. It's what I'm just paraphrasing what Jill said. You don't have to get all your stuff all set up. Get a phone number that you think you're going to keep forever and make sure you get into a mailing schedule, and that's it. Again, I'm writing a book right now, and I'm done with the first half of my professional life was a mess. It was a train wreck, but while it was happening, I was having a blast. I had a full commission job as a commercial real estate broker at the very beginning of my professional career out of school, where I didn't make $1 for 2 years. And I look back on this and I put a whole section in there about, well, what did you do for money? And you know what? I don't remember. I truly don't remember. I had some part-time jobs. I think my credit score is 7, not 700, 7. I had an American Express bill that got paid when I felt like paying it. And I don't remember that and care about that. It was just I accepted it, and I didn't like it. And it's certainly not that way now. But that's what it is. So just get the first deal done. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Make a bunch of mistakes, laugh while you're making mistakes, get on the phone as much as you possibly can with sellers and potential buyers, and wake up in the morning and start working the phones and make sure you got the mail out on a schedule. You have to do a deal when that happens. If you sit around and wonder about things and have feelings, you're probably not going to get stuff done as fast as you want, if ever. Today's topic, the single best habit for land investors. You're strangely quiet during that question answering.
Well, I already answered, and then I answered in like a minute, and you had about 4 minutes. So I just kind of let you go.
Were you watching the clock?
Not at all. I just like, la, 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 la. Just let him go. You had a lot to say. Okay. So the single best habit for land investors. I have mine down to one word. Can you put yours in one word? And I thought we'd both say them at the same time.
Yeah, I probably could. Yeah, I know you always do this. Let's do it. Why?
Because
what's the outcome here?
Because it's just kind of fun. I want to hear what you have to say, and because it's so often that we're in alignment.
Oh,
and it's cool to hear that.
I'm so super sure we're not here.
Oh, really? Okay, because I have one word. You have one word?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then you say the word.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Drive.
Execution.
Oh, they're kind of similar.
Yeah.
I'll see. That's what I thought.
It's not a perfect mailer.
Yeah. No. It had to be one word. Yeah, the word wasn't perfection. Mm-hmm. That's good.
Perfection's never going to happen.
Nope. Mine was drive. Like the single best business habit is drive. And you got to figure out, can I go first?
Yeah, I mean, drive is not a habit. It's just something I think that you wake up with. But go ahead.
I'm going to say you develop it. You can develop it. Hopefully you have it, but you can develop it. Then you can develop it by figuring out what motivates you to maintain that drive. So, for example, getting your deal done, knowing that every deal I do I take a percentage maybe, or I get to anything over 20 grand, I get to keep $1,000 for some great reward. That I want to do for myself, kind of thing. That, for some people like me, will help further my drive, knowing that I don't have to wait for the reward at the end. I get to have little things along the way, and then that keeps me going.
There's a lot of places that you can research and educate yourself about habits and habit forming specifically in business, and I would encourage you to do that.
Because once you make this a habit, like it starts with it's almost like it starts as a chore, and then it becomes a habit, and then it becomes who you are.
How many times have you seen this in the restaurant business where whoever's opening the restaurant, God help us all if it's a chef, the person who opens it is
starts up the restaurant?
Yeah, I'm going to open a restaurant because everybody loves my food.
Oh.
Everyone's loved my food since I was a little kid. Look at these pictures. I was 6 years old making cookies. That business is going to fail.
True.
It's not about the food. It's about you, your personality. It's about you knowing how to get and keep customers and listening to customers and what they want and understanding that you yourself are pretty insignificant to the whole thing. It's really the experience that the people are having when they go to your restaurant to make them want to come back. And it's about managing your staff, keeping your staff happy, and all of those things translate to every single business on the planet. And so it has almost nothing to do with the food. And your land business is no different. It has almost nothing to do with doing an amazing mailer or the actual technical aspects of this. It has to do with you answering the phone, talking to sellers, amazing and dazzling your sellers so that they only want to sell to you, keeping a pool of buyers, of constant buyers wherever you're buying, and keeping them happy and keeping your staff happy if you have any, and making decisions like, I'm going to outsource this because I don't want to do it anymore, or I'm going to get a partner like Jill or like Jack because I don't want to do that anymore, and I'm going to be better for it. Mm-hmm. So I include myself in this. It's very natural and human to say, I'm going to be the best chef in the world, therefore make the most money. I'm going to be the best guitarist in the world, therefore I'm going to be a rock star. That's just not it. And it was about the middle of my career. All this philosophical stuff's coming out on me because I'm writing this book.
Oh. So wait, this all comes into your execution?
Yeah.
Okay.
The execution of the habit that I wish I would have had a long time ago was putting a plan together, a big, comprehensive, crazy plan with a lot of details into it, executing that plan, and then fully realizing the second that you start to implement this plan, stuff's going to fail. You're going to have to change. You're going to have to adjust. And that's just it's going to be a messy, hopefully successful, long path to reaching the end of your goal. It's all about execution, having a plan and executing. What was yours?
Drive.
I
If
don't
you
think
have the drive,
you can't do
won't
what
stop.
you can't do what I just described without drive.
Right. That's why it's kind of fun. I like that game.
Join us tomorrow where we discuss how we would build a land business from scratch in 2025. You are not alone in your real estate ambition.
We are Jack and Jill.
Information
And inspiration
to buy undervalued property.
We hope you find our content valuable and we appreciate your support. If you have not already, please check out our channel and hit the subscribe button.
And your comments and suggestions help us to create the content you're here for. Hitting the like button helps to support our channel's algorithm and gauge your interest for future shows.